Let's talk a little bit about how to tune a box call. When box calls first come from the manufacturer, they're hand tuned, but a lot of times either in shipment or something like that, they'll lose it. So when you get a brand new box call, first thing you ought to do is just listen to it, see if you can hear the tones. They're all musical instruments. This one's just a little bit out. If you're going to tune it, you tune it from two ways. The first thing that you try to do is you try to just sync it with the screw. The screw either comes up or down, and it's weighted on the inside with a spring, which allows it to move. So what I do to make sure that I don't get totally out of whack is I'll take and put just a small tick mark right on the screw itself, and then just right there on the call face. What that allows me to do is make sure that when I turn the screw, I don't turn anything off too far. Once I've done that, now I have kind of a start point. I want to listen to that call, and I'm either going to tighten the screw, which is tighten it to the right, or loosen it up. So if I loosen that just a little bit, and it doesn't take much of a turn, I can just then listen to it again. And you can hear that call break over just a little bit, and that's the sound that we're actually trying to do with the hen yelping. If you can't get that to break over, all these box calls are made different of different woods, but what you can also do is go in and take a piece of very fine grit, this is 200 grit sandpaper, and go in on the inside of the call, not on the lip, and just make a small back and forth motion to sand that off just a little bit. Blow that out and then listen to that call again. You can hear it change tone just a little bit, and it's probably because I just changed that angle, so we're just going to tighten that back down just a hair and then listen to it one more time. And you can hear a slight difference in the vibration, and that's really what you're trying to do. Tuning a call is all to the caller's ear, and I can tune them so that they sound good to me. Somebody else could tune them so they sound good to them. The real deal is, as long as it sounds good to the turkey, that's the part that we're trying to make a difference in. The last thing that I tend to do is I tend to go in and clean off all the old chalk that I have done basically the year before. And you want to use a scratch pad, not sandpaper, because we're really not trying to take any of that ramp off. What we're trying to do is just clean off that amount of chalk that's on there and take a few more strokes with new chalk. You want to use oilless chalk so that it doesn't gum up the call, and then just listen to it again. And you can hear that call break over just a little bit, and that's what I like to hear whenever I hear a hen yelping in a call, and that's what I'd like to hear.